G'day guys, it's Vol here, back again. Time to continue on with this little challenge like I have going here. Yeah, super excited, and I'm kind of happy that I'm getting on with it now, and starting to get into some of the more interesting parts of the game. Like everyone started locks and done the first bits of the game plenty of times before. Again, I'll give you a count in for when we actually go, but quickly wanted to talk a bit about sort of, reviewing what I did the last 3 episodes and what I thought I did well and didn't do well. Just watching it, I speak really quickly, and I think that's because my head's going so fast and things like that with with nerves and excitement levels and things like that. So I'm going to try and slow what I say a bit, slow it down a little bit, just because sometimes it was a little bit hard to hear what I was saying. That's just what I've always sort of done. But I'll do my best to sort of enunciate a bit more clearly. And yes, it is daytime, so I can speak, and you can actually hear me without, having the sultry, dulcet tones of my whispery voice. But anyway, so yeah, let's get on with this. I'll give this count in 3, 2, and 1. So, what I think I'm going to do for this episode is get through Mount Moon and sort of get towards much closer to fighting Misty and things like that, because I definitely want to have a rule. I won't get one this episode, I don't think, but I want one by next episode again. And I'll also say that I'm going to add another 10 to 15 rules into that list. I don't think it's level playing field, right? I'll read it on these trainers. It's a level playing field, so I don't think adding more rules is going to be a bad thing at all. I was trying to think of a reason why I wouldn't do it, and just because it was a bit we don't get access to them in the first round, but who cares? I mean, we're both having the same rules. If you want to replay it with the new rules, be my guest, but I'm going to make them a bit more specific to maybe the next area of the game. Maybe not. I'll just keep making rules, I think. But anyway, as I said, I'll plan to make a few more rules so we have a bit more variety and things like that. And I sort of see what's going to work well and what's not going to work. Like, I really liked the big game hunter that you guys got last time. I think it's going to be really cool when we get to it. And maybe give you a chance to use a Pokemon that you might not use that much in a sort of a lock challenge run. So, yeah, I think that'd be really cool. Like whoever gets to use a Scyther or a Pinsir in Gen 1 lock runs, it just doesn't happen. Unless you get a randomizer or something, but that's we're not about that life in this. We're playing sort of traditional Pokemon. Anyway, so yeah, this morning I got up and looked back through everything, and I don't think I did such a horrible job. As I said, I didn't like the fact that I had to whisper to you guys last time, so I'm going to try and avoid doing that again. I mean, I was just too excited to not record another episode after training. So yeah, I'm going to try and record during the day a lot more, and sort of been looking into the whole thumbnail and layout, things like that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for a layout and how to really apply it. I mean, I can just do a normal Nuzlocke layout with my Pokemon, but maybe something like a rules in play kind of thing on the side, just to spice it up a bit. I don't know. Maybe to remind you guys that that rule is you have to do it, and you can kind of cross it off as you get there or whatever. I don't know, like something like that. I think would be. Keep doing this bloody bag and Pokemon thing. I'll tell you guys why in a second. But yeah, so like with the layout, if you guys have any suggestions, like I'm probably going to get to about, I don't know, maybe, as I said, most of what I'm going to be doing in this run is going to be pre-recorded, but I do plan to do some more. So do leave your suggestions about what I should include in the layouts and future runs. Damn, I did some damage. See, I told you. Rattatas are freaking danger. Shouldn't kill me. Unless I get a crit. Yeah, sweet. Cool. But yeah, so, as I said, please do it. Oh, for Christ's sake. Quick attack. Come on, be faster. Be faster. Nice. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think for future layouts. I've said that 3 times now. But yeah, and any rules and all those sorts of things that keep suggesting. I really want to sort of gauge your guys' engagement levels with this, and whether it's something you guys want and how you guys would like to see it go. Because as I said, this series is all about your involvement in it. Like, this is any way you guys can suggest to improve the engagement levels with it, and whether, you know, what you guys like to see, whether it be, you know, advantages for me or you. I don't really mind. Switch training still. Yeah, it's just faster if I do it. But yeah, so I'm really enjoying this. Like, this is playing Pokemon for me. You know, I've almost exhausted every single way. I think I can do a run of Pokemon, but this is something new for me, and you know, it's just another way to. This game is just so awesome to me. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you why I keep going to bag instead of Pokemon for this. So currently, that's being uploaded. Sorry if you can hear my dogs in the background. Shady and Nips are doing the RouletteLocke, the Gen 1 RouletteLocke, and I'm doing the exact, like, I'm versing alongside them. So basically, I'm every time that when they're in game, I'm playing as well. So I'm literally limiting myself to like one episode every 1 or 2 days. So I'm obviously you know, not allowed to play outside of that. So I'm really enjoying Gen 1 at the moment. So, and obviously Pokemon on that is over there, I'm pretty sure, and items down here. I think that's how it works. But yeah, so that's probably why I keep going to Pokemon accidentally. Yeah, I'm gonna go through Mount Moon today. It is a long thing. I don't have repels yet. You can't get repels yet, but my plan is to get through Mount Moon and hopefully get that rival battle done. And I don't know how many of the trainers I'm going to get done north of Cerulean yet. I mean, I've got to sort of be a bit careful with how much I dive into, you know, training and time-wise. I mean, the way this game works is trainers. You're meant to battle almost every trainer to sort of get the right amount of experience and things like that. I shouldn't be leading Zubat against wild Pokemon, but anyway. So that's how that's how they gauge to the level curve here. They basically really, I'm level 11. I must be faster. Anyway, yeah, the level curve kind of goes off if you, I think anyway, based off if you fight most of the trainers, that's what level you should be. This is stupid having this bloody Zubat. Yeah, so it's kind of like a catch-22. You're damned if you fight all of them because of the time. You're damned if you don't. Like, you just be too far behind. So I'm going to potion my Pidgey here because I do want to keep training that thing. I do want to keep the levels up on these other Pokemon too. And I know Just Blaze is getting up to level 18 now, and these level gaps aren't good. So, yeah, but it's a bit of a problematic situation. Oh, for Christ's sake, I hate Mount Moon. This episode is literally going to be Encounter City. But yeah, once I get this Zubat up a couple more levels, it should be able to run from most things anyway with it and be able to lead it, and not have to switch around my Pokemon all the time. But anyway, yeah, so my strategy for Misty is going to be, look, I'm going to have to get one of the grass Pokemon, obviously. This thing's Steel type now. So the grass type is going to be pretty important in this. Probably like a Bellsprout, or I think it is Oddish, isn't it? It's Oddish in red. Yeah, sorry, I had to sort of think back there. Yeah, and you might have just heard there a bit of a squeaky chair. This is not my usual chair. My other one, I sort of halfway through fixing. Just one of the screws was loose, and I just, I had to get my mate's a tradie, so he has the necessary tools in his car, and he's out, so I can't fix it at the moment. But yeah, I won't be, I'll be trying to keep it still and not squeak too much on that chair. Anyway, yeah, so the Oddish is going to be important, but I don't know how far I'm going to take the Oddish. I just don't, Vileplume is power, but I don't know, I'm not feeling it. I kind of don't want to use one. I've never been a massive fan of grass types. Anyway, but I'm not sure what my team, obviously it all depends on what sort of Pokemon you get in the run, but I kind of like the idea of the Snorlax if I can get it. I'm definitely going to go for it. But yeah, it's a risk to get it, but because they are bloody power. But the thing is a wall. physical wall, so it'll be nice. It will be nice if I can get it, and it's, you know, it's a setup type Pokemon. Anyway, so I'm definitely looking to use a Snorlax. If I get a Kadabra, it's definitely going to be used. What am I doing? Pokemon. So yeah, Snorlax I'm looking at pretty closely. I like the idea of using a Lapras, but from memory it starts at a really low level. Like, you get it when you're meant to be like between level 30 and 40, but I think it starts like level 15 or something, so that's going to be probably not an option, but I really do like Laprases. Evolution, again, I'll definitely have to do some research before I get there whether I can evolve it. If I get an Espeon instead of a Kadabra or something like that, that'd be pretty nice. Or an Umbreon even. But yeah, so I don't know if I can do that without the national dex though. And I mean Jolteon's great, but I don't know. I'm not too keen on any of the evolutions, the first gen evolutions. I mean, I like the cool Pokemon and all, but I want to use Pidgey there. But yeah, I'm not sure about them in Gen 1, obviously Jolteon is just stupid power. But yeah, I'm not sure about it. But I'm probably going to use something from Safari Zone. You know, I know Nidorinos and Nidorinas are there, and that'd be pretty nice to sort of get a level 30 odd by that at that point. Or even a Rhyhorn, or as long as it's not a Paris, I'm going to be pretty happy with what I get from Safari Zone. So, you know, hopefully no Paris. But knowing my luck, it'll be a Paris. Yeah, and then what else am I going to plan on getting? I know you can get, I think it's Ekans and Sandshrew? No, that's Leaf Green, isn't it? Sorry, I've really got a bag again. There we go. But yeah, I've got to focus on what I'm doing. What else am I going to pick up? I'm not sure. I'm probably going to pick up a, yeah, I might pick up a Diglett just for the gym, but with Charmander, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. If I don't get the Abra, I'll probably get a Drowsy if I'm able to. And other than that, I guess I'll just gotta see what sort of comes up for me. If I'm struggling, I'm definitely gonna have to go for a legendary. By that stage, I'll obviously have repels, and yes, I am gonna get this rare candy. Which is the reason I came down for these two trainers. I'm probably going to skip a lot more trainers now for the rest of this run. Or the rest of this run through Mount Moon, sorry. Yeah, so the legendary birds are like the plays you have to make to get those. You know, it's risky business. Like, you know, that's one thing I'm not too confident on is my routes through Safari Zone and Power Plant and Sea Flame. I mean, I know I can just, I'll blindly, you know, run my way through them, but when I'm doing them, when I have done them recently, it's been with the speed up button, so I wouldn't be super confident on my movement through them. Oh damn, I didn't know she was a mover in this game. Woo, that was a dodge. But yeah, so doing those sorts of things, and obviously Moltres is there, but I've got Charizard, and if I don't lose him, I mean, there's no point in getting a Moltres. The one that I can realistically see being useful is a Zapdos, or maybe Articuno for Dragon coverage, but you know, obviously Ice Beam strats and things like that, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I will need a Water type, and I love the idea of a Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, for the physical nature of it would be nice. This is Mega Kick down here, isn't it? Or did I already get it? Did I already pick it up? No, I did not. So Mega Punch is down here, or is that only in Gen 1? Am I completely wrong? We'll soon say. Thief. Okay, Thief. Yeah. It's a Dark type move. Maybe Zubat can learn that. That might be an option. Okay, we'll quickly try this. Because that would be nice for him to be able to use a Dark type move. Yes, he can. Awesome. So that's a nice little bonus there for coverage on some Psychic types and you know, just some general damage apart from Astonish and bloody Leech Life. So that'll be good. I know it gets Bite soon, but you know, if I can use it earlier on some weaker Pokemon, that'd be great. I am going to skip these guys, but I'm probably going to take. I was going to skip him because yeah, the type's not fun. Anyway, just a bit of extra experience, I suppose. I don't think he has rock type moves anyway. I'm pretty confident he doesn't get rock throw, and he wouldn't learn rock tomb naturally, so I should be right. And there goes the same bloody bag thing. Anyway, you guys are gonna get are just gonna laugh at me the whole time I do that. Every time I do that. Yeah, so I don't think he'll have any real strong moves, and hopefully it doesn't matter about attack boost. I'm switch training anyway, does it? If I get the attack boost, I won't switch train the rest of this fight. How about that? Yeah, no. I'm just going to pause just for a second here. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, my mate just got home, so I had to go help him out for a moment. Alright, let's get back into it. So, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, I kind of want to skip most of the rest of the trainers in here. I'm not about the life of fucking with too many more trainers now. I've gone a bit more than what I usually would, but I know there's a few more compulsory battles, obviously. I kind of want to dodge that Eradicate trainer. I think he's still a Eradicate trainer in Fire Red, so I will dodge him. But yeah, so we've got a decent level on old Charmander now, so I'll keep switch training out these two, and as soon as I cannot use my Charmeleon to do my switch training, I will do that. I still think the Geodude's going to wreck my life, so I still have to use him for this battle. Right, so the other thing I wanted to talk about in regards to sort of, I suppose, future channel things that are going to happen, is face cam. So I'm probably going to do it. I mean, I got no reason not to, I suppose, but it's a matter of getting a webcam, so it is in the future, it is planned, so don't worry about that. So that'll be on the layout, things like that, and whatnot. But yeah, I'm not really sure about what I want to do with this, apart from just kind of record these fun things, because I'm having fun doing it, and yeah, if you guys seem to want more than that, then you can leave suggestions about what you guys would want. Oh, Onyx. These things are scary. I don't think this one will have anything terribly scary, but you know, I had bad memories. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that at all. Nope. Here's the 1 damage. GG. Actually, more damage than I thought it would do. Right, anyway, so I'm not going to stay in there. That is just a bad news waiting to happen. Yeah, almost level 20 in this Charmeleon. Obviously not this level, but I mean, yeah, level 20 at this stage is pretty good. Ideally, I want to be much closer to being even leveled by Misty, so I'm probably going to aim to be about most of my Pokemon around level 22 for her, depending on, you know, the grass Pokemon I'm going to use for her and things like that. I'm not really sure about what levels I want to be post that, and whether I'm going to keep using the grass Pokemon. I suppose it depends on if I get an Abra, that's going to be huge, so I will definitely have to change my strats if I get that. That's pretty unlikely. Anyway, I'm going to pick up this Moonstone, so I don't have to get one later. I might get 2 just in case I happen to get a Nidorino and an Arena, or somehow, I don't know. There is always that chance. Anyway, and the other thing I forgot I wasn't doing is I wasn't using my running shoes. That's one thing I did notice when I looked back over the first half of this episode. I think the first half of the episode was about 18 minutes, so I think we're about 21 minutes now, so and I'm not too far from the end of Mount Moon, so I might just get out there, get to the Pokemon Center, and do the rival battle. Maybe is a good way to finish. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty good for this episode. I will be going straight into another episode, so yeah, a bit of continuity there, and I'll sort of know what I'm doing, and yeah, I won't be kind of flailing around and doing nothing. Oh, he's a spinner in this game. Oh, it's going to be great fun. I might just I'm just going to YOLO it. Why not? Oh, and he got me too. Okay. He's Eradicate, and I don't like Eradicate, especially seeing as I'm leading the wrong Pokemon. Oh no, he doesn't. Okay, he doesn't lead one. That's good. That's good for me. So what I am going to do is I'm going to use my Charmeleon here. I'm going to try and go for the Medical attack boost. Because this thing can't do too much to me. When does it learn Hyper Fang? Is it level 13, 14 or 15? I'm gonna say 14. I will use a safety potion here just in case. After the Metaclaw, of course. Ooh, it does a bit more damage than I thought it would. So yeah, safety potion for sure at this point. Yeah, I'm happy with that I got a ton of potions. That was pretty clutch, I think. So Tail Whip's not good. That's really not good, not what I wanted to see. If I get the attack boost, I'll Metaclaw the Eradicate. If I don't get the attack boost, I'll Ember it. I think that's probably the play. Oh, Sancho. Oh, what am I even talking about? Not even a drama. Not even an issue. Okay, so I will... What am I going to do here? Zubat lives a scratch, so I'm going to a Supersonic. And miss, of course. Okay, as a defense curl, I don't really care about defense curl. I'm going to go for Supersonic again, 50% chance. And that's my luck. See, I mean, you guys have seen my luck's been terrible. So I live the scratch. I don't live another one, so... Yeah, I'm going to switch in. I know my my Charmeleon's getting way too much training than I planned to give it, but hey, you know, he's my backstop. He's my ace. So, and I remember saying to you guys not to get one too far out in front, but you know, what am I doing but getting one too far out in front? Anyway, but I will bring them back. Don't worry about that. It's just I think it's convenient for this time of the game to have one out in front. So yeah, I'm not sure what fossil I'm going to take. And from memory, the fossils start at like level 5 anyway. So yeah, unlikely to use a fossil, although I think it'd be pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to potion up. I might use an Aerodactyl though, if it starts above level 5. I think I've got a feeling it starts level 15 or level 20 or something like that, but I haven't done that in ages, so I can't remember. We'll see. Yeah, so whether I use a Kabutops or an Amistar or Lord Helix, it's unlikely. Yeah, so as I said, the team that I have planned out, you know, it could go anyway, but and especially with these rules, I mean, some of these rules, as you already see, are going to actually change how you run your team, which I kind of like that idea. I kind of think that a Nuzlocke's like, especially when, you know, you get encounters certain different ways, and you know, people tend to have all the same Pokemon for Nuzlocke. I mean, obviously with exceptions, it's not perfect, but yeah, no, I think this will be a cool way to introduce some new different types of Pokemon to Nuzlocke runs. Especially those rare ones, as I said, the Safari Zone ones, and I'm not going to give too much away, but there are a lot of other ways I'm going to be incorporating like other types of Pokemon you can get into it. But yeah, I won't talk too much about that. But anyway, so I haven't come up with another 10 or 15 rules yet, but I'm sort of considering what I want to do with it and how I want to do it. So I've got some good ideas, and yes, that will include having. I want to get ways to incorporate some really odd Pokemon into a run, like Pokemon that just never get used. So I'll think about that and how I go about that, and just some really annoying little rules I've got as well. Like you've seen just different ways to really slow people down. And then yeah, so the other thing too is I'm not sure whether I want to change the name of this lock yet. Like I know I sort of said RouletteLocke a couple of times. I'm not sure if I want to go with RouletteLocke or like LotteryLocke or something like that. Just something that has the chance involved, but I don't know. It's quite a different run than I've ever seen before. So I want it to have its own name. You know, just for my own selfish reasons, I suppose. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess I'll probably call it LotteryLocke. I think I like that idea. It's got a bit of the alliteration in it and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, again, if you guys have any suggestions about what you should think we would call these, I can always change the name of the lock type. But yeah, so I think LotteryLocke's pretty good. As for layouts and like question of the day, I don't know if I want to do question of the day or anything like that. I just think I can talk off the cusp decently well, as I think you've just seen. I mean, you know, I don't have any problem doing that, and it'll certainly help when I'm actually responding to comments and things like that in videos. But yeah, so this is what, episode 4 now. Yeah, I think it's episode 4, and I think it'll be a lot easier. So I think I'll probably start uploading these at probably about episode 7 or 8 once I've played around with thumbnails and layouts and channels and things like that. I don't even know what channel name is yet because I actually haven't even made the channel. But hey, you know, I'm thinking something along the lines of, you know, I've got to have a mascot, things like that. So what I'm thinking for that is, I don't know, as I said, I like Snorlax and things, so I think I'm going to go with, like, I want to incorporate Vol, and obviously there's a lot of Vol Pokemon in, around, so I'm thinking of, something like, instead of having just one mascot, I'm thinking of having 2, and I'm thinking of calling the channel something like Volax, or something like that. So having, like, a Volbeat, I'm thinking is the one, because that hasn't been used before. So having Volax is my thing, yeah, maybe interacting Snorlax and Volbeat. I think that's might be what I do. Okay, this is a bit of a tricky situation. So I'm going to antidote up here first, and then potion. I don't think you can kill me from 22. It's just not going to happen. And watch him poison me straight back. That's just going to be my luck, I'm sure. Of course, I called it. Okay, so I'm going to have to safety potion now. Probably going to double safety potion, in fact. I am running a little low on safety potions, but I think I just have enough to get through. I'm almost at the end. This is the last trainer, so I'm not too concerned about that. So I'm going to antidote here now, and then safety potion again, and we should be sweet. This is actually quite a tough battle, early level with the poisoning and things. You watch me, if I get poisoned again, I'm going to be so mad. Good. Alright, safety potions here, and then I have another hit on this coughing, and I think it's a Magnemite to finish, if I remember correctly. And I'll spotty that thing pretty quickly. If I don't get poisoned here, I'm in luck. Alright, nice. Alright, so this thing goes down, and then if it's a Magnemite, I'll rock that with my with an Ember. So 33 I can definitely risk the switch into. Smoke screen, that is a good strat move, so I'm going to get rid of Growl for that for sure. Smoke screen can save locks, no doubt about it. So, like if I get stuck with Charmeleon on Starmie, I'll Volt up. Yeah, as long as I have something boom, I'm sweet. I'm going to stay in though on my Charmeleon. But yeah, like if I get come down to just Charmeleon on Starmie, and I can smoke screen it up, that might save me, you know. I didn't expect that to kill, actually. Nice. Yeah, so smoke screens are one of those moves, especially early game, that's super handy. Anyway, so I know everyone's going to want me to take the Helix fossil because of Lord Helix, but I always took Dome fossil as a kid, so I don't know, it's a lucky charm. I love Caputops more than Umstar because it just, I don't know, Caputops looks sick. Alright, so on we go. Favourite fossil Pokemon, like over the course of the whole time. Look, I love Rampardos, I love Kabutops, but the one I do love a lot is actually one I've never even used, not even a little bit, is Tortuga. I think it's such a cool design, I really like it. But yeah, I've never actually used it, funnily enough, and it's one of my favourites, so go figure, huh? Anyway, so this is going to get me through Mount Moon now, and I might just get to the Pokemon Center. I don't think I have time for the rival battle today, so what I might do is just quickly... I'm going to have to pick something up here, aren't I? I might take a Mega Punch, I think, instead of the Scratch. I don't think I can get Mega Kick, so I'm going to take Mega Punch. I'm going to take Mega Punch over Scratch. I mean, I know it's not very accurate, but hey, Mega Punch is so much more power than Scratch. Okay, so just quickly going to get to the Pokemon Center. That's a good place to stop. Yeah, so once again, guys, let me know how I'm going and where you guys are. Like, keep me updated on where you guys are and how far you guys are along. Like, I'm sure there's going to be at the start when you guys first see this, a few guys that are going to want to play it, and I'll probably get used to a few of you and get used to who you are, and you know, it'd be cool to see where the small amount of viewers that I do have and are doing it and keeping me updated, seeing where they're at and how they find the rules, like, you know, because I'm sure everyone's going to have a different experience with the rules, and I'd really like to, you know, you to let me know how you find them and what you thought and whether they completely screwed you over or whether they actually helped you in the end. I know with a Big Game Hunter it can go either way. Alright, so with that we'll stop there. I like stopping on the top half of this Pokeball. Anyway, so yeah, thanks guys. once again, let me know how it goes. Leave a like if you liked it. Yeah, and give me some feedback. Alright guys, cheers, I'm out.